Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Pray be at ease, sir. This is a tavern, same as any other, a place for people to gather and share a drink. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasures.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Hoy! Looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Well, got any findings to share? Pleasure doing business with you.
We pawns are mere travellers from beyond the rift. What cause have the Batali to regard us with such hostility?
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen wheresoever that journey may take us. Life's been pretty kind to me.
I dread to think I've wasted a second of my day. Got to accept life as its ups and downs.
Lots to do, and precious little time. You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue, as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in talking. I believed in him. Looked up to him, even. My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes, gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that...
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
That's why I did the things, and I don't believe for a moment that...
Can't you see I'm on duty? What I can do for you?
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through, but you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Something smells divine. What to do?
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
The tower atop the ruins, Moonglint Tower, 'tis called, is always enveloped in clouds, no matter the weather. No one's seen its zenith in living memory. Mayhap a search of the ruins would reveal aught. Not that I'd volunteer. Truth be told, I'd sooner leave this place and resume my post at the castle. An ill feeling pervades my heart whenever I look up there. Though I pray 'tis but a feeling, and naught more.
Aye, sir.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I could for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue. Pray, make for the jail and speak with Hugo.
Life's been pretty kind to me. Interested in my wares?
I can't lift my heart over my shoulder. Well,
Still a while to go.
You're worrying. You aren't living, I say.
Go home and write down.
where was I bound again?
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm distraining still, if I can avoid it.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots. So tired.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Everyone's as tired as I am. If I can avoid it, he was like.
No, there's no need to fret. These things...
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Where it will get cut off.
What's gone wrong with the world? That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz,
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
I can't seem to find.
Of course. I could
No,
die
welcome.
happy in a place like this. I could. The wine's not doing this.
Go on, have a look.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well?
Just there to see the sun.
I dare say I could forget.
That's enough toil for one day, methinks. My stomach's growling.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Fishing's not for the faint of heart, you know. Hope today's hauls are plenty.
How might I create the hue in my
I'm dead on my feet.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
All's changed at sea.
I'd kept just
feel
about
it.
anyway.
How might I create the hue in my mind's eye?
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all that is base and wicked. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity, and shelter, and ask naught but thy blessing.
Do you know who you're dealing with? Who are ye supposed to be? Fie! Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress. Your valor will not soon be forgotten.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts. What to do? You are the Vermundian in Her Majesty's good graces, aye? Forgive my boldness, but there is aught I would ask of you. A friend of mine has moved house, leaving her former abode unoccupied. To be blunt, I would have you purchase the deed. You see, I have reason to believe a group of individuals who bear the Empress ill will seek a hideout near the palace. Thus, to have a trusted individual purchase and occupy my friend's abode would greatly set my mind at ease. Besides, aught tells me such ne'er-do-wells would have a hard time settling in with you there. What say you? I cannot fault your hesitation.
So stiff after a day.
Time for an early supper. I'm in no hurry to get to work.
Now, where was I bound again?
You're waiting on the
It's and still fur's starting to
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Suppose all we can do is wait.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that. I mustn't falter. Boy, have a little faith in yourself.
Feast your eyes on this!
Sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant spice.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Grapplers are upon us!
fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
We've earned our...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
is a precious thing we've found.
Master, do take care not to throw it away.
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
Barely scraping by. This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Ah, well met. Fortunately for us, this one started talking, and mayhap through speaking with him.
Well met. Must not be expensive. I'll gladly stay a while.
I've just about had my
What did I Mayhap they'll win a real battle. I'll prove my worth.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Where to next, Arisen?
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
I'm grateful to have served you for so long, Arisen.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my special.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.
But not at the expense of duty. Well met.
I'll take the night watch. Yes.
Unwelcome for an ally.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
All here.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my special.
Who are you? No, never mind. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find them, and I'll pay you heed. The bigger they are, the higher the will be.
You'll not live to regret this.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
It is as you say.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
'tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
There, Master! Don't have it! Only attack will prove most effective against them.
Feast your eyes on this!
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. I suppose we might as well gather what we can. Let me get that.